today we are going to be discussing SEO and time. Obviously, time is playing a huge role in SEO success, and we're going to discuss all of the times that we can think of. Time to launch a website, time to rank, time to recovery, dwell time, all of it is going to be covered in this next video. When you are building a new website, please think about it as growing something new, right? Let's be talking Malta time. So if you are in Malta and you want to have strawberries, you buy a plant and you put it in ground in January. But you know that you're not going to have ready fruits and beautiful ripe strawberries February 2nd. It simply doesn't work like that. You allow that plant to mature, to grow, to eat. Maybe you give it some fertilizer, you water it, you have some strategy how to grow it. Maybe it needs more sun, maybe it doesn't need that more sun. Maybe it's on a windy place and that's why it's not performing. And therefore, you adjust as you go. And it takes time. And you know that by end of April, beginning of May, you will be able to pick up some beautiful strawberries. SEO works the same way. You need to come up with a strategy, adjust it as you go. You need to feed the website with good content, with lots of love on the UX UI side, and links, obviously. So giving you one number, how long is going to work till your website is making you money, it's impossible. It's going to depend on your niche and on your market, on your budgets, and on the time you are able to give to the website to be actually profitable. But no matter what, no matter how fast you're gonna grow it, how much money you're gonna spend on it, it is going to be time and it's not going to perform tomorrow. If you prefer ready fruits, you go to PPC and you buy your ready apple at the market because that's PPC, right? That's the shortcut. You just pay for the positions and you are there and you're bringing things. SEO takes time. SEO is creating your own garden. And this is not just for new websites. This is as well for websites that are already there. Let's say you have a beautiful website that is working in USA and you decided to add Brazil to it. Brazil is going to maybe inherit some SEO values from the main domain, but you still need to create a new strategy that is going to be vastly different from USA. And you need to grow it again, step by step. And to make sure that you are going in the right direction, start to track. Make sure that main keywords are being tracked and you see that you're going from nowhere to be seen to top 100 and then to top 50. And then you adjust and you go. But please be patient. SEO is not an answer for your results right tomorrow. Dwell time. We all know that websites that are ranking high have amazing content. So people have something to read there. I'm really not going to be talking about Google crawlers that they have something to read there. Obviously they do, but people have something to interact with. And this is where the dwell time comes from. And different pages are going to have different dwell time. So let's say you create a informational, educational page where there is a video and there are pictures and there are statistics and there is an infographic and you want people to watch the video and you want them to go up and down on the page. Maybe review the statistics a little bit more, then go down and go back to statistics. You want an interaction. All of this is measured. You're going to spend on that page maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes. Who knows how long it takes you to adjust, to digest the information. But then you have a different page where the dwell time is going to be extremely short because you have a page where people can just check results of their favorite football team that was playing yesterday. And you wanted to see that this team won and this one lost and this one draw. And that dwell time there is going to be few seconds, but it's okay because you finished what you came for, right? And there's going to be click-through rate. So for example, you want people to play games, they land on one page, see the selection of the games, then go, then read how to play, and then play the game. And the dwell time is going to include playing the game as a part of the goal. So all of it is being measured and quantified till Google understands, and other search engines, of course, that this is a good dwell time on your website and on your pages. And this all comes from good content. So AI content is not going to cut it. If you are creating something that should create good dwell time and good user experience, pay attention to it. We know it's a good ranking signal. One of my favorite questions, how long till I recover from penalty? And again, I cannot give you one number because it depends what penalty have you picked up? If you have picked up manual penalty, you will see it in your Google Search Console. You will see manual action, and there will be like, we don't like links going to this page, and this one has too much AI content, and this one is just thin content, and this one is canonicalized wrong. And Google will give you basically a cheat sheet of what has to be improved. Now, depends on you how long you clean that up, how long it takes you to resubmit for evaluation by Google, and how long it takes Google to pick up your request to reevaluate until they reevaluate. So it could be anything from 10 days to 30 days to 10 months. But the point is you can recover this if you do the work. Algorithmic penalty is a little bit different. You don't have to resubmit anything. You don't have to wait for a person to review if you have done your work. You just wait for crawlers to come back and back and back and recrawl the pages and crawl the website and understand that you cleaned up and it's a better result compared to the other results in the SERPs. However, Google will not tell you what's wrong. You will need to figure this out on your own. Is this my content? Is this my internal linking? Is it the structure of the website? Am I using horrible links? And slowly, you will understand it and you will start to recover. Again, the times could be anything, could be small thing. I mean, maybe you just had broken meta title, meta description, and you drop from position 4 to 24. And as you fix that, it will be recrawled, and 2-3 days you're back. Or could be something more severe. Now, there are things that I would not recommend to try to recover. It's very sad to say, but when you see something like this, a website just rose to fame from September to December, extremely fast growth, then in December started to drop, maybe helpful content update, probably lots of AI. Then it dropped a little bit further. Through February, it was sort of stable. And then March update with AI content, just flatline, right? And nothing is happening ever since. I have another example for you to better understand what I'm trying to say. Again, website just shot up, probably lots of AI content, who knows, maybe PBM links. And then it started to drop. But from February, when it started to pick up traffic, to end of March, traffic is all gone. And if you are doing the work, if you are cleaning the content and making it better, if you are implementing it, if you are using better links and you have really authoritative links going to you, and nothing is happening for months, and you have got 3, 4, 5, 6 months with no signs of recovery, I'm very sorry to tell you, this domain is dead. Google has moved this domain to a sandbox due to a penalty. Didn't penalize you just for content, did not penalize you just for bad links, it penalized the domain itself. And this is not getting out of the sandbox anytime soon. This can take years and it might take forever. It might just not happen again. So what you need to do is buy a new domain and start over. Migrate the content, create a new backlink profile and start over. By migrating the content, I don't mean copy paste everything that was on this website, move it to the website B. I mean, you know what was performing, what was your best performing content here, what was growing. So migrate that type of content. So let's say it was casino reviews was your best page and it picked up 29 keywords in a month. You want to rewrite that page, not word to word to what it was. You want to rethink it, rebrush it, go through, maybe implement more it, because obviously this content was not satisfactory for Google, and migrate content that way. And then rebuild links. You will see in your backlink profile which links were amazing and helped you, which pages, like this link was linking here and it was great and it helped me to grow. And some links that maybe were not of that value, so don't try to reuse them. Just go for the quality here. And as well, do not redirect the original website to the new website, because first of all, Google does not like this website. It's going to give you nothing, just headache, and most likely the signal that you're redirecting all of it to the new website that is very similar, maybe on the same hosting, by the same owner, with the same tactics, and they might pass on the penalty. So be very careful when doing this, and good luck recovering. Now, age of the website and age of the domain are two different things. And this is a little bit connected to my previous slide. It is a very much of a practice that SEOs goes and check for expired domains to have an old domain, right? You don't want a domain registered yesterday because it might take time. So you're thinking, if I buy an expired domain that was registered 5 years ago and for whatever reason was dropped, I'm going to rank faster. That might not be true. Consider when doing this if the domain was dropped maybe because it picked up penalty, maybe because it lost all the traffic, maybe because it is in sandbox. So I'm not a huge fan of buying expired domains unless you fully understand that the domain is healthy and can rank. So be careful with this practice, but be very mindful of the fact that age of domain and age of websites are completely different things. So you might buy an old domain and build a new website. The website is going to start to age to time. You build it, right? It will get into Google index at that time. It will start to pick up traffic from that time. Obviously, good and aged domain might be good unless it was dropped 10 times and picked up penalty. So be very, very mindful of this. But truth is that the age of the website matters. When you look through who survived the best, all of the latest crazy Google updates, if it was helpful content update or March update or this one in August, good old websites did better sitting on old domains. Why? Because they had years to create a good content. They had years to create good backlink profile and have returning customers, which again is a ranking signal if you didn't think of that. And as well, how people interact with the pages. They manage to understand what their customers like and they don't like. And they have this huge advantage over new websites starting just now. It does not mean that you cannot rank new website. I highly recommend you to go and try and do better. But it will be a little bit of challenge to do better than the old websites because they simply have metrics it will take you time to achieve. Now, if you like this video, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. We'll be very happy to have you as a subscriber. If you are not sure about the content of our channel, please go and revisit our other videos. There's, I think, 39 of them by now. And then decide to subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you at the next video. Today we are going to be discussing SEO and time. Obviously, time is playing a huge role in SEO success, and we're going to discuss all of the times that we can think of. Time to launch a website, time to rank, time to recovery, dwell time, all of it is going to be covered in this next video. When you are building a new website, please think about it as growing something new, right? Let's be talking Malta time. So if you are in Malta and you want to have strawberries, you buy a plant and you put it in ground in January. But you know that you're not going to have ready fruits and beautiful ripe strawberries February 2nd. It simply doesn't work like that. You allow that plant to mature, to grow, to eat. Maybe you give it some fertilizer, you water it, you have some strategy how to grow it. Maybe it needs more sun, maybe it doesn't need that more sun. Maybe it's on a windy place and that's why it's not performing. And therefore, you adjust as you go. And it takes time. And you know that by end of April, beginning of May, you will be able to pick up some beautiful strawberries. SEO works the same way. You need to come up with a strategy, adjust it as you go. You need to feed the website